bugging. Shit runs out. Big 2 bucks. Check the real flavors.
Here we go. Yeah, man. If you can't say Qondile, chap, you have to change the K to a Q.
To a Q.
Yeah.
But
don't say Coco. And I thought Coco meant Coco, like in your language.
Pronunciation, like how you pronounce it. Coco.
Coco.
Same thing. Same spelling. Coco, which means gogo. Coco, which means knocking. You're knocking, yeah.
Okay.
There are a lot in belly.
So if I say like knocked up grannies, that's the combination of the two words. They knock this.
They knock.
Coco.
Yeah. Coco. There are a lot of words like noka and nuka. One word, different meaning waist and river.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, noka, nuka. So it's the, the pronunciation. Spain is very interesting.
I've seen something also that is related to Zulu as well that is similar. Oh shit, I forgot the light.
Oh, asa.
No, it's cool.
The light helps.
Cut out that piece out. So the light is on, niggas.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that is interesting. Like with I would say Venak, African languages.
Yeah.
The way you say something really matters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not only the spelling, but how what you emphasize within the word.
Yeah.
And so forth like that. So that's kind of interesting. Anyway, guys, sorry about the lights. We light now. We're live. Welcome to episode 44.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. 44. Looking forward. I think we're gonna start counting down to 50. 50 episode is gonna be a big milestone, man.
Yeah, it's gonna
started this with you in December, I think.
Yeah.
November, December, round about
Towards
there.
December day.
Towards December.
Yeah.
So to actually get to 50 episodes, that shows consistency and commitment, So that's going to be a nice one. Going to get some champagne. There's milestones. The next milestone that we're looking forward to, thank you guys for the guys that are watching through the episodes and listening also on like streaming services. The nice thing about that is that we're very close to 4,000 hours. You know how long 4,000 hours is?
It's a lot.
Right? So, if you all don't know, YouTube has got these two metrics that are important, which is 1,000 subscribers. We celebrated 1,000 subscribers, as well as watch hours, which is 4,000 watch hours before they start assisting you with putting ads and all of that on your content. So those are big milestones for YouTubers, and that you always aim for when you start. And we are very close, man. We are very close to 4,000. I thought I was anticipating that by Friday we should have hit it. Hopefully, if it's done by Friday, then we can pop champagne on a Friday.
By the Saturday episode, we're gonna be on.
Yeah. So, but it's a long time, man. It's a long time. 4,000 hours. If you times 4,000 by 60 minutes, that's 240,000 minutes. Right? Jeez. Did I get it right?
Hey, math
6
is
times
not
4. Yeah. 6 times 4. It's 240,000 minutes. That is huge. For people to come in every week to listen to us, watch us, and comment. And the comments are going up, so we appreciate that. One comment said someone is upset with us. Says we're riding Big Xhosa's dick.
Who's there?
Our coach. But he said we're riding Big Xhosa's dick. And I was like, you know what, dude? I was honest with him that I think it's slowly approaching the time where Big Xhosa has to start constantly putting out good material. Not the Big Xhosa, but more of the SOS because it's good. So it's coming to that point because I think he's got our attention with what Big Xhosa did. So now it's about people are like, okay, dude, give us good stuff. I actually even suggested to that person because I was like, dude, you cannot hide, Uthi. The guy has shaken the game up.
Yeah.
Right? You cannot hide about that. But I agree with you that we're coming to the point where we need good material. And I said, if this guy can drop like a 3-song EP, that 3-song EP just SOS. I think that's the next thing. I don't think you should go for the full-on EP or full-on album.
Yeah, I'm for SOS. I think you guys remember from the previous, I think three episodes back.
Yeah,
I'm for SOS, guys. I'm waiting for SOS to come through. I've right now all I know is Big Xhosa. I've only had 2 SOS songs, so I'm all for SOS. And like you said, maybe a 3-pack EP.
Yeah,
that would do.
I think so. I think so. I think it will be tight enough to have a focused, message and a focused sound that you want to explore, without him going to 8, 10, 12 songs. I'm not sure people. I think the momentum is on 3 songs. Those 3 songs can give him a breathing space for 2 months while he properly, gathers steam again. Remember, in 3 months, we're approaching December now. So in my head, think about this. If he drops 3 songs now and they fucking dope, 2 months, those songs lost, right? Yeah. Rotation on radio. We playing them, blah, blah, blah. That's going to be August, September. Then he drops a full-on EP or even an album in October, November, December. I think that's a game plan.
That's a game plan.
Yeah, I think that's a game plan. I think if he does it that way.
SOS, if you're watching, please, you had the man.
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah.
You had the man. Come on. Did you?
I could work it out because I can count. I could work that out because I could count, man. Hey. But I think if he does that way, dope. I don't know, what were you saying?
No, I was about to ask you. Did you welcome the guys?
I'm coming to that.
Oh, you're coming to that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you forgot.
Yeah, man. It's always bad. I half forgot. I was in there.
I see you already.
Yeah, I was in there. I did say welcome to episode 44.
Did
that's
you?
That's when I started talking about we're approaching 50.
Yeah.
Now you're confusing me. Anyway, welcome once again. Big Merv, Tony, thank you for supporting. We're at 8 minutes now, I think. And most of y'all stop watching at 12 minutes. So before you stop watching, please subscribe.
Like,
share. That's important. Actual fact, let me just put that out. The likes actually help to push the video out to more people. So guys, if you like, I would say it's as much important as actually subscribing. So if you actually like what we're talking about and you like how we present the show, please do like. Because then the machinery, the algorithm, the algorithm of YouTube says, oh, people like this material, they're going to push it out to other people that might like it. So we can get more views, get to 4,000, get paid, celebrate, and all that shit. So I know that request is all about us.
Yeah.
Y'all been getting free episodes forever, dog. The only thing we ask for is a subscribe and a like.
Subscribe and a like. Come on, guys.
But while on that, man, there's this kid, Holy Alpha, who dropped. Guys, this is super nice.
The Eastern Cape is coming up.
It's a young artist from Western Cape, actually. Yeah, from the Western. Well, most of them are from the Eastern Cape. Then they moved to the Western Cape. Zilla said they are immigrants.
Really?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
She said they are educational immigrants.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
How did she get away with that?
She didn't.
She got slaughtered for it.
She didn't.
That's why her party will never rule.
Exactly. That's why that's why they're suffering so much.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get into this, man. Holy Alpha, and the name of the song is Qondile. This is so dope. Listen up.
A very long intro.
Dikulela Pegasi under your body. Dikulela Pegasi under your body.
You're gonna go first because I can translate what she's going.
Yeah, even though I couldn't hear half of what she was saying, she's, man, the flow, the cadence, the beat. She's, man, she has it in the bag. She has it in the bag.
You know what? There's something about, when you see a superstar,
Yeah.
and you can't really put your finger. You can just try and figure out. You can't say this is the one thing this makes that person a superstar.
Yeah.
But you just try and put together the different elements, and you say these elements make a superstar. You talking about the flow. Before you get to the flow, the presence.
The presence. Thank you.
Understand the presence of the girl. If you guys go to her channel, hopefully you can go and follow up on the music. Holy Alpha, Qondile. The presence of the girl, the presence, the conviction in what she's saying. I mean, we're reviewing music here on a weekly basis, twice a week, and some of the music is nice. But you can feel that the artist is just doing it. It's like it's not convincing.
Yeah.
Like you didn't have to hear what she's saying, but you were like, damn.
I was
Do you get my
jamming.
point?
I was jamming.
Because she's so convincing. And even not only visually, but you can hear it on the voice. You can hear it. The video is her just sitting on a block.
Yep. Right.
And it's going down. So that's the first part. The second part is she's true to her being at this current moment. She's talking about things that are happening around her kasi, who she is. And of course, I think it's more of an intro song to herself, who she is and her environment, and that's what we always talk about. Be true to your shit.
Yeah.
So man, I look forward to seeing this artist going far. I think she can be a superstar. She looks very young.
Yeah.
I'll say that, but I really think not only is she talented, right, in terms of the rap and the flow and staying on beats and the content of what she's saying, she's got that extra bit that makes her a superstar, that convincing, that believing in yourself. You don't even have to know her story. You can see that she believes in what the fuck she's doing, And that's why I'm saying, man, she's going to be a superstar. I'll give it 2 years. I'll give it 2 years. I think she's going to be at the top of the rap game or urban culture.
Yeah.
Even if, because, once people make it, maybe they dabble in other sounds. But she's going to be there. She's going to be there. Right?
Give her one good song or one good feature. She's
going to be there. And it's so nice. The shit that is happening in the Western Cape, man. Yeah. The Costa trap shit that is going down there.
It's fire.
Oh, man.
Fire. Like I said, I don't understand half of the things they say, but I'm there.
Yeah.
I'm there for them.
And those clicks, that shit goes well with this trap shit.
I don't want to do that clicks because, my tongue.
Oh, those clicks are super, man. That is what that makes it unique. And And surely, if we can package it right, they don't even have to change to English or majority English lyrics. This can be packaged for overseas markets.
Yeah,
just by
being
this, So yeah, man, guys, check it out. I'm excited. This shit got me excited.
I'm also excited.
This shit got me excited. So yeah, check it out, man. Holy Alpha. Qondile. Not just Qondile now.
What is Qondile mean?
Qondile means straightening. Like Qondile.
Straight arrow.
Indawo yakhe straight Qondile sort of thing. Yeah.
I get
so check it out, man. Let's get on to our favorite side of things. trying to catch scammers. Hey? Dude, Sarika is a mess.
Are you talking about that nigga?
These scammers. Hey? Mandla Langa. I don't know if you guys know Mandla Langa. Mandla Langa, just to give a brief history to where we are now, right? Mandla Langa surfaced. He came to the attention of the country, to prominence, 2010, 2011, where he claimed that one of his mentors was Cyril Ramaphosa, as well as the guy who owns Sundowns.
Petrus.
Petrus Motsepe.
Yeah.
It's so much so that at some stage, Cyril actually called while he was having an interview and called and said, nah, I don't know that guy from a live on air, right? So at that time, his claim to fame was that he was the youngest billionaire.
At that time, he was 25.
We've heard something similar from that Vusi Temegwayo guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he says he was the youngest billionaire, I think 24, 25.
24,
yes.
25, yeah.
Owning mines
my G.
and so forth. Just like Vusi said, he's the first director of a company, JC listed. We're still waiting for that.
We're still waiting for...
You know. But anyway, this is not about Vusi. So what happened is that he got arrested a year or two after that, and he's been in jail, right? And all of a sudden he comes out. When I realized that the guy is out, because I never followed the story, was last week. I actually watched the live where it was on Kanya's Mkangisa's page.
Yeah.
And she was actually promoting a special about the guy's electronic motorbikes and stuff like that he was trying to do. The name of the company, I actually think I wrote it here.
That visual something.
Eh?
Is it visual?
No. It's not visual. The one about the bikes.
The one about the bikes.
Yeah. The one about the bikes. I'll remember it now.
Agility.
Yes, agility. Yes,
Yeah, agility.
Yes. So they were trying to promote that they've got these electronic bikes that they're gonna launch, and while launching the bikes, they turned down $73 million because they wanna give this opportunity to black people, so black people can buy into this shit. So that was Thursday.
Yeah.
Friday, Saturday. And then I'm like on Twitter, I see Somizi trending. I'm like, hey, some gag.
Let's see.
So do they Mshangastina again? Do they Mohala him again? What's going on up in this? So I'm watching, and there's no. Supposedly he was also on Somizi's live, right? And I went to IG where Somizi was explaining or was interviewing this guy, and this guy was sitting on the back of a car, sweating like a pig. At some stage, Somizi was like, "You sweating?" And he had to get a t-shirt and shit like that. But anyway, fast forward, this guy says he's got a company that makes motorbikes that are electronic motorbikes that are going to be made in South Africa or assembled in South Africa, and he wants people to buy in shares. And if you buy shares for 1,000, you get 10,000 worth of shares. So they discounted the shares by 90%.
Yeah.
If you buy shares for 10,000, you get shares worth 100,000. If you buy shares with 20,000, you get 200,000. I think you guys get the point.
Yeah.
I think the last tier was 50,000. You get shares worth 500,000.
Yeah.
All right. What did you think when you heard the story? I'll be honest. When I saw the first live with Kanya, Kanya, it excited me. But then after the live, I remembered, I've heard this name before. I've heard this name before.
Me too.
Anyway, tell me, what did you think?
When I saw that, I was like, didn't Ntabeleng bring her brother now? Is Ntabeleng's brother coming into the mix? Are we getting another? Are we getting another vibes here? This is another digital.
Talking about Ntabeleng, sorry to cut you. Talking about Ntabeleng, it's so funny that these guys want participation from us. In actual fact, they could work together because Ntabeleng gives loans to small businesses, and this guy wants small business. So why can't they just fucking trick each other? Why do they have to bring us in?
They're trying to scam us, bro.
Back to the story. Let's forget about Ntabeleng.
So yeah, I was like another Ntabeleng, and like you said, I at the back of my mind, I was like, I saw a Forbes article about this guy refuting that he's a billionaire.
Yeah.
Now, how am I supposed to trust this when Forbes refuted him, Ramaphosa refuted him, and come on, guys, this is scammy.
Well, look, when I realized that I remember the name, I'll be honest, I went to Google. I Googled, get the first one, like fake billionaire. I'm like, oh, now that's where I remember the nigga from. And then you find out the guy was in jail and all of that shit. And I was like, this guy is one of the bravest people that we have here, right, in SA. Yeah. He is brave because if you look at how he does things, it's not a small lie. It's a big lie.
It's a big lie, yeah.
He's not a millionaire. He's a billionaire. Right? He's not a mister. He's a doctor.
Yeah.
You understand? So it's like he's not even trying to put himself in a space where it's like, oh, okay, this is possible.
Yeah.
He's like fucking going so wild. A billionaire. Dude, I think in SA, we've got less than 50 billionaires.
Yeah, we've got less than 50 billion.
I understand. Yeah. But he's just like, nah, man, I'm one of these
billionaire.
motherfuckers.
I'm one of these niggas.
You know, it's crazy. And then, of course, all along, when you start seeing videos, there's videos where he's chilling with his supposed bodyguards. You see this guy's babamba heist or some shit like that, bro. Running around, cocking guns and all that. I'm like,
but then
what?
But then when you saw the thread by, was it Kaya?
Yeah, Kaya's Tole.
Kaya's Tole. When I saw the thread, something in my mind was like clicked, and I was like, maybe there's some truth to these two companies. Because the other company, he registered it as a property development company, and then the electronic motors company. The electronic motors company, it's under the property development company, and there are actual books for that. So when I saw that, I was like, maybe there's some truth to this.
There's books for the property company.
For the property company, yeah.
There's books for that because I think white people are involved in that shit.
Yeah. He has like 3 directors who are white and 2 black.
But this a Gentile or a Gentile or whatever that he's doing, I think he's running that shit on its own. And we have to now start asking because the major thing that came in, I mean, like people can defraud anyone. But why this came to my attention is because I saw Kanya, I saw Somizi, and there's also Kelly Kumalo.
Yeah.
And then as you go through the story, you find out that even Peltusi was doing the launch. Gaupelo Mpele, he was there as the media personality or whatever he does. Somizi was there at the launch as well. And I want to ask this question, how much capability should people have put in their money? Because this is a scam. Let's not go far. This is a fucking scam.
Call a spade a spade.
If people put in their money, especially on the back of the celebrity endorsements, how much capability is put on the celebrities in terms of people losing their money?
Look, if I went there because of Somizi, I'm going to blame Somizi, obviously. And I'm going to want my money from Somizi. Because he told me to go there. He convinced me.
Well, I'll be honest, I watched the two
launches.
The launches, yeah. The special launches. It was on Kanya, I watched that one. And then it was on Somizi's page, I watched that one. I think on both, they were just asking questions. And he was responding and he was doing the presentation. But what I would say is that those videos were hosted on their page, that those streams were hosted on their pages, the IG pages, as well as those videos and the flyer, that what you call it, right, was on those people's pages. I do know that they were paid for that shit.
Yep.
All right. So I think Ukanya's got 1.2 million followers on Instagram. Somizi is upwards of 4 million, if I'm not mistaken. Piltusi is somewhere along those lines as well. I mean, we're talking big numbers here, right? And the guy only has to have, 1,000 people buying into this shit.
Into this.
Understand? And if 1,000 people are spending, let's say, 5,000, that's already 500,000. Actually, 5 million. I'm mistaken. Yeah.
5 million.
Yeah, 5,000 people, 1,000 people putting in 5,000. That is 5 million the guy got. So are we saying that should celebrities take on jobs, is it their responsibility to protect their audience from being scammed by doing due diligence on the people that they are using their platform to promote their products?
Yeah, accountability. They must be accountable. You got me to that product. That means you believe into that in that product.
Yeah.
So be accountable for my loss, because I wouldn't have gone there. I wouldn't have even known about that product. Right? You advertised it to me. So I'm definitely coming after your ass.
And you got paid.
And you got paid for recruiting me. So you benefited from the scam.
I tend to agree with you, dog. I think I don't know who, maybe some regulatory body or something like that, actually does something like regulates, whether it's advertising standards or whoever, I don't know. But someone needs to look at this and say, if you expose, right, your audience to false information where they lose money and you endorse that shit, and you don't have to say, do this, but the mere fact that you are hosting this guy on your page and you promoting these packages, because it was called packages. If you don't buy, I think when he was on, that's why I got confused. Because when he was doing it with Kanya, he said it's a special, and if you want to buy into a special, it cuts off at 12 o'clock the following day. And I'm myself, I'm like, nah, something's funny here. Right? By the time I see the one he did with Somiz, which was on Friday afternoon, right, so Friday morning, he's now saying the special lasts until Friday 9 o'clock at night, right? And also, he says once you have bought the shares, you must send through an email, and if the email doesn't work, you must send through a WhatsApp message. Yeah. I mean, really?
Proof of payment.
Really? Are we talking about like a company worth millions, potentially billions, and you're sending WhatsApp as proof of payment?
Yeah. Bruh, that's what I'm saying. I'm this is what do you call predatory vibes. I'm smelling predatory vibes here.
But what I'm saying, Merv, is that the celebrities did this thing, right? Firstly, okay, let's go back. They didn't do their due diligence before. Okay, cool. Then they get paid, and then they host it on their page. They host the stream on their page, and they leave the video there, and they upload a flyer that says, okay, put in 1,000, you get 10,000, blah 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 blah. At some stage, don't you question, because he did it on both presentations.
Yep.
Or would say once you pay, it's either you send an email or you send proof of payments on WhatsApp. You as an entertainment, like Kanya, all of these guys, they've done things where they had to send invoices or something like that. They've done things professionally.
Yeah.
They've worked for SAPC and all of those stuff. They've worked for Supersport. They've worked for Channel O and all of the stuff. Netflix, in case of Pearl Tusi. Are you telling me that you've worked with these companies and you don't know the procedure? Unless you are like, fuck it, I've got paid. Who cares?
Tone deaf.
Yeah, who cares, man? I got paid. So
Tone deaf.
Fuck it. If you get screwed over, fuck it.
Fuck it, yeah.
Understand? And I think, honestly, maybe just to summarize this shit, I really think that they've got a case to answer to.
Yeah.
They got a case to answer to. You got paid. You should do your due diligence. It's on your page. It's on your fucking page. If Instagram had to close your account, you'd lose money.
Yeah.
Right?
They lose money.
So it's your duty to know with whatever you put there is fucking proper. Right? So yeah, man, that was fucking interesting.
And
for
we are
me.
talking about A-list celebrities who have teams behind them. If they don't want to do the due diligence themselves, they could get one of their people to research this company,
Exactly.
make sure it's legit.
Exactly. Most of those people have got agencies,
Yeah.
like people that get them jobs and shit like that.
Exactly.
So yeah, but I think it for them it's just a money grab and fuck their supporters, fuck their audience. They don't care, man. Like who cares? You understand? Talk about who cares, bro. Like this thing that was happening in Nkandla, dude. Level 4 gig, dog.
Hey,
that
my
was happening
G.
there.
Hey, it was happening.
That's why. Gee whiz,
It was
bro.
happening.
It was gee whiz. I think I said on the last pod that if I was smart, I was just gonna put up. I don't know if I was talking to you. Oh, I was talking to someone else. I said if I was smart, I was gonna be just bring in Ilokozana up in a container and just start selling a plate.
I'm sure someone already did that.
Yeah, man.
There have been
Yeah,
people
man.
there.
Yeah, dude. There's gang people coming in and out of that shit, bro.
Now there are
You know?
people selling magonyas in the mornings, magonyas and coffee and tea in the afternoons. Plate.
Yeah.
There are definitely people selling this. I can
I mean,
guarantee you.
dog, it seemed like it was hot there, and these people are marching up and down, down with Cyril, down with that. Surely you're going to be hungry.
Yeah.
Definitely.
There are
Surely
people
you're
who
going to be
made
hungry.
like a good 2,000 in a day from plate, bro.
Hey, bro. And then Ubaba came through, did a press conference, and the journalists asked him, and they're like, so what are you going to say about your supporters breaking COVID regulations and level 4, blah, blah, blah. He's like, well, I didn't call them here. I'm like, whoa, okay. You don't care about your people?
He's a rock star, that guy.
Yeah, but how can you just say, I didn't call them here? Like, those people were there for you. Okay,
Yeah.
you didn't call them, fair enough, but they risked their lives
Lives.
to come to you. And the only reason, the thing you're going to come out is like,
I didn't call
them. No, that's crazy.
He said something else after that. He said, remember, Dali was standing by, beside him. He was like, he turned to Dali and was like, tonight I'm going to sleep in Nkandla because of you.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
because of those people.
Oh, yes.
Not because of those people.
Yes.
Because of you.
Yes,
So I was
yes.
This guy is a gangster.
crazy.
He's an original gangster. You see.
And this Darling Pofu guy,
Yeah.
that guy is like a hired gun, bro. That guy like finds the most ridiculous cases that are gonna be on TV, and he goes and tries and fight those people.
Yeah. And in most cases, he wins.
Nah, it's not most cases. I disagree.
You disagree?
Nah, I disagree.
So he just wants to be on TV.
No. That guy is like a Johnny Cochran, bro.
Yeah.
Put fucking cameras on, he's there.
He's there.
Huh?
So
Yeah.
did you see that?
Celebrity lawyers.
Yeah, he's a celebrity lawyer. That. Did you see that journalist that asked Dudizani what is he doing at his home?
Oh yeah. That was crazy.
So
That was crazy,
What's
bro.
your purpose for coming here? What? This is my home. What do you
It's crazy, bro. Like, I'm coming home. What else do you want from me?
like?
You know? But the standard for some journalists in SA, bro, it's I mean, like Kusamkelo, I'm gonna call out his name because
Yeah.
there's a clip going all over where he asked Ace Makashule how did he leave Joburg, because Joburg is meant to be on lockdown, and Ace was like, well, I'm coming from Free State. I'm like, oops. Like, you don't know that the guy was not in. How can you ask that? Like, because he was like trying to say, Ace Mahulu broke the rules, right? The regulations, right? But for you to say that, you have to know Guti, where he's coming from. You understand? To make sure that your information is right.
Exactly.
Yo, bro, I was like, nah, some guy, bro, you must fucking do research.
Nah.
That's another celebrity journalist.
Some kid.
Yeah, he calls himself the Lord of the Media. That guy wants to be a celebrity.
Yeah, he wants.
I understand. But another thing that I realized, funny enough, the combination between Zuma and Uthini, right? Zuma is into the youngins. Uthini is into the older. Uthini is snacking on cougars. I was like, oh, okay.
I never thought of that.
If you put these guys together, it levels out the shit, bro. I was like, oh, okay.
Levels.
But anyway,
Crazy.
This is some crazy shit that's happening in the country, man. I think tomorrow there's a court case in Maritzburg where they're trying to stop the cops from arresting Zuma. So we'll see, man. But it's so funny, all the people that have just got it. Even if we put Zuma aside, all the people that have gotten themselves involved in this shit. I saw some pastors there. Bruh. I saw some politicians that said they're not politicians. They're on their own accord. I saw some local slave queens walking there in the dust. I saw them, bro, in the background. But yeah, man, we'll see. I think it's. I don't want to go into the case itself, but it's just interesting times for the country.
Yeah, man.
And you can see that a lot of people congregate if they believe that they're gonna gain something out of it.
Yeah.
You know? And it seems like he's got support. Zuma. But I think a lot of people just know that Zuma's being targeted. They don't really know what the fuck is up.
Yeah, they don't know why.
But anyway, we'll see. This is SA, bro. Everything is possible, you know?
It's a movie.
Yeah, it's a fucking movie. Talk about fucking movies. Another lie, which you see in movies. Makadzi and King Monanda, your home girl and home
Our
boy.
superstars. Our superstars from the north.
These guys, they lie the whole week, do videos fighting over a song. I haven't sent it to you.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, man, what's happening with these guys? And you're like, they'll sort it out. Only to find out on Friday that they were trying to promote the song.
And it worked.
No, but I don't think, listen here.
Yeah.
I've got a different thing because most people that saw that video when they played the song while they were together, right? A lot of people were like, dude, this is a hot song.
This is a hot song.
You understand? Yeah. I thought it was a hot song. Even me being Zulu, not understanding what the fuck.
They're saying, yeah.
I just saw people falling and shit. And I was like, oh, it's the time to fall now.
Again.
It's a trademark for Monanda.
Yeah, again.
You know, Monanda reminds me of pastors, bro. Where they're like,
fire.
Fire and shit. Dude, talk about pastors. Okay, we're going to come back to this shit. I heard a story, right? I think it was about a year or two back when Upushiri was like ascending to the top, right? Yeah. So basically what happened, what I heard was that these guys, these pastors, they go to Muti people, to get powers. Like they'll go to traditional people to be, do our customs and everything like that. All right. So what happened, what I heard is that some of the strongest Muti comes from Malawi. All right. So Pushiri is from Malawi. So Upushiri actually went to these guys to get his powers to start his church. He started it that side. And then he stopped paying these guys. And then he came to South Africa.
He fled.
Yeah, he fled. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when he was here, I think it was one of the locations down in the East Rand or I don't know where. So the Muti guys from Malawi found out that this guy is practicing here.
Okay.
using their shandis.
Yeah.
And it didn't pay for the
And he
shandis.
didn't pay for the
Yeah,
shandis.
so they said we're gonna come.
Okay.
So basically, the one time Pushiri is there and is busy doing this fire thing. The Muti guys from Malawi are sitting at the back and they're blocking the fire. So the guy that was meant to be falling wasn't falling.
falling.
So Pushiri fire.
The
And
guy's
this guy's at the
blocking.
back, they're blocking the network, and this guy's not falling.
The
So the
network.
congregants are like, oh, what's the congregation is like, Pushiri looks at the back and sees the Muti guys.
Yeah.
These guys are like, hey, Baba,
gonna-
we need our money.
Yeah.
Supposedly he had to pay them.
Yeah, man, you must pay.
He had to pay them because these Muti guys were like, nigga, we came over here because you're using our product without paying us.
Exactly, you must pay.
That's some funny shit. And also, talk about Pushiri. Sorry. We're going to get back to the story about, what are we talking about?
Monada and Makadzi.
Monada, yes. Pushiri, I saw a video of Pushiri over the weekend. He's now in China.
Hey, man, doing what there?
The same thing.
To the Chinese.
To the Chinese, dog.
I don't believe
I'm telling you. Dude, you know what? After this, search, go to whichever social app you want to go to. Just say Pushiri Chinese.
Hey, this one I need to see.
Yeah, Pushiri Chinese. I'm telling you,
This
bro.
one I need to see.
I was laughing. I'm like, this guy is now going to the source of the money. Eh?
He's going to the yo.
He's like, nah, this South Africa, there's only 60 million. That's but like, those guys are more than $1 trillion.
Yee, my G. Yo. That side is how many? Like billions of people.
No, trillion. They're more than $1 trillion. I think it's 1.3 trillion people in
What?
China. Yeah.
No, man.
Chinese population, nigga, is more than $1 trillion.
They're fucking
this
quick,
nigga.
those people.
That's why a Chinese company can start off in China, become big in China. As soon as it goes international, it's one of the biggest in the world.
Yeah.
Just by the mere fact that they've at least got 1 trillion people.
Jesus.
I'm telling you.
Nah, man. That's too much.
So yeah, man. So Pushiri is there. Now back to
Makadzi and Monada.
your fake superstars. I'm gonna
Those
call
are
them
not fake.
fake superstars.
They are real superstars, those
Aye,
ones.
sugar.
Hey.
Aye, sugar.
So the thing with those two, ne, at that moment, we had already chose sides. We had when Monada and Makadzi were going through that thing of theirs, the fake beef. People were already choosing sides,
Of course they're gonna
and
choose sides.
I was part of that group that was choosing sides, bruh.
Of course they're gonna choose sides.
That was not a good move.
Here's the population: 1.4. I said 1.3. There was 1.4 trillion motherfuckers there. I'm telling you. Do
Isn't that a
no? Do you know that they say if China and India, who's also got more than 1 trillion people, right? If everyone in China and everyone in India had to time themselves and jump up at the same time,
Yeah.
the world will tilt, will move from its what is this thing? The inside of the
Equator.
no man.
What?
The rod that goes through the world,
Jeez.
axle. The world would move from its axle.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes. So
1.4 trillion.
1.4 trillion, and that was as of Sunday, July 4th. I'm sure there's like 100,000 already this morning. Those motherfuckers. I'm telling you, there was a time where in China, the government said you couldn't have more than one kid.
Yeah, I know of that.
This is why. Why are you disputing with 1 trillion people there, bruh? Yeah.
Fucking fast, those people.
I'm telling you, that and that's another thing. Dude, that's why they eat like a whole lot of stuff, like dogs and everything
Yeah,
like
because
that. Because after World War II, right, there wasn't enough food.
Yeah, for everyone.
Because there's been fighting. And then one guy woke up in the morning so
Like
rocky.
Bobby.
Rocky, like, hey, Rocky. Rocky,
Didn't
didn't know you're the meal now, nigga. You know? So, yeah, man.
That's crazy.
But this Makadzi thing, you know what? I get the promotion and shit like that. But to play with people's feelings like that, I don't think it's... I think it actually in some stage reminded me of this Musli situation where she had that adverts where she had a car accident.
Oh,
and it was like she died and shit. You know, people invest a lot of feelings towards
And
their
emotions.
artists.
Yeah, bro.
I understand.
Yeah.
And when you think that your artist is being cheated out of money, it's an emotional shit, bro.
I was ready to hate on Makadzi. I was actually not ready. I was already hating on Makadzi because he wanted to cheat Kim Monada of his money. Because I'm a stan of Kim Monada. I listen to Makadzi, but I'm a stan of Kim Monada. So I had already chosen my side. Only to find out, oh no, man, these Popeyes, they're clowning with us.
So yeah, man, they just need to be very careful about
Yeah,
that.
need to be
A
very,
lot of
very
people won't recover from that, and it won't be nice.
Yeah,
It won't be nice.
it's crazy.
Anyway, let's go into our what do you call this? Music review. We're gonna review 3 songs, man. Frank Casino featuring Ricky Rick, Costa Titch featuring Blxckie, and 25K featuring A-Reece. Those are the 3 songs, man. Power songs.
Big.
Before we get into that, out of the 3, which one were you most happy with?
I think Frank. I
alright.
missed Frank. That's
Alright.
I don't know if it's because I missed him or it was because it's the strongest one.
Okay, let's start off with Frank Casino.
Yeah,
Since you say you missed him. I don't know. Did he miss you?
I think so. No, he's from Tembisa also.
Okay. What should we do about that?
Just wanted to show you, like, we're touchline, we're Frank. We got talent there. 1632.
Oh, the name of the song is called Forever.
Yeah.
Featuring
I'm on the
Ricky.
Maria, you know the vibe. If you're down for a nigga, then you gotta ride. I got a vision, you know that, right? We gonna be straight, we gonna be right forever. Forever, ever, ever, ever. Forever, 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 forever.
Since you like it, you go first.
Okay.
Why you like it?
I think that's what I said. Like, I think I missed him because this is standard Ricky. There's nothing new here. This is standard Ricky, standard Frank.
Who did you miss?
Frank.
Okay, let's talk about Frank.
Let's talk about Frank. Yeah,
Because
this
you're saying you missed him, and then you say standard Ricky. So I'm like, okay, I'm confused.
Oh,
All right,
this is
let's
standard
start off.
Frank.
It's a guy's song.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Frank.
Frank. I missed Frank. I missed this Frank because every time Frank comes up, this is the kind of style he comes up with, right? And I think I missed. Like I said, I missed Frank, and there's not much to say about the song. It's just it's not a wow song. It's not that kind of song that will make you play it and repeat for 5 consecutive times. You play two times, you're like, okay, sharp. I've had enough of this. So it's a warm track. It's not a wow one. It's not a wow one.
For me, it's in 3 parts. Okay.
Okay.
There's Frank rapping.
Yeah.
There's the beat. Then there's Ricky rapping. All right. Let's start off with the good shit. Beat, super.
Super. Yeah.
Beat, super. And I think Frank
Casino.
Frank Casino is the one who actually produces the shit, right?
Yeah.
He's a producer. This beat is fire. Yeah, this beat is fire. So that one, I'll give it a 9 out of 10. Ricky Rick, 6.5, 7. Like you say, no more shit we get from Ricky. The content of what he was saying is not a lot different from what he said before. He's mastered the delivery, man. This delivery of his is dope. And the like I say, the content is, what I do like is that he keeps to what he's saying. Flexing on the guys, telling them he's the boss. If they want to come to his town, they need to get some permission and all that shit. Yeah, so that is dope, and it goes with his persona, that is built up over the years. So Ricky, dope. Frank Casino is just all over the place. I think he's just he should do a sort of like a DJ Khaled sort of situation where he gets his own tag, you know, or whatever those rhymes that is DJ Khaled, we the best and all that shit. He gets his own shit like that. So we know that it's a Frank Casino beat. And, you know, we know, like, you know, Zuchi Cold Dope is the dealer. Yeah. And we know once you hear that shit, you're like, oh, okay.
Zuchi.
Here we go. But we don't see Zuchi rapping and shit. Understand? So I think this guy should go there. I think it's because of the hip hop that these guys are doing now. It's called punching in. I don't know if you know what punching in is, where they just go in and deliver line by line. And it just seems like it's all over the place. Yes, those lines or those two lines back to back might sound nice, right? But in the whole scheme of thing, and you look at the whole verse, you're like, oh, okay. All of a sudden, I'm hearing him talking about chicks. All of a sudden, it's about the money. All of a sudden, I'm like, okay, this is. That's what I'm saying with the Ricky. He keeps whatever he's talking about, the boss move or whatever the boss thing that he's talking about. But this guy, and I'm sure he does this punching thing because you can hear da 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 da. So it's a line, it's a line, it's a line, it's a line, and that's why you feel that. When you look at the whole verse, it's
all over the place.
Yeah, it's disjointed for me. I know there's some rappers that can actually take you through the whole verse, where the whole verse might be punching, but you can read through the whole verse and it can make sense. But some of these guys are just punching in, this rhymes with that rhymes with that rhymes with that. And then it's like, oh, okay, it sounds nice, all right? But when I sit down and I listen, I'm like, oh, okay.
When it goes to storytelling, doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So that's the thing about bar for bar and punching. It can go right or horribly wrong.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So, but I'm sure. I mean, it's on 170,000 views, so it's a nice track. Like I say, but I think people are there for the beat. Ricky does a decent job, even though it's not fresh. And that's that on that. The next song that I want to go into is Costa Titch. The name of the song is called Uthini, featuring Blxckie. I think Blxckie is the only rapper in SA, bro. He's featured everywhere. Like if you got a,
he's the hot kid.
He's
now.
like the hot kids in the club.
Yeah,
that's another topic that we need to talk to. Next episode, we need to talk. I've raised this with you, but I think we need to put it on the episode. In terms of features, when we grew up, features were someone that was good for the song, not someone who's most popular on the song now.
Yeah.
And I think it's moved to that culture where people are featuring whoever they want to feature, right? Just because that person's got an audience and they're popping, not necessarily looking at if it's good for the song or not. And I'll just say this because this raised it now. This is not about this song we evaluating now.
Yeah.
We're just talking in general that is it still the same? Does it have the same effect? So basically I've got a song to make it pop. I know I just need Blxckie. Right? He's the hottest shit.
He's the hottest shit now.
But is Blxckie good for the song? That's the
another question.
So we'll go into it, but in the next part, I think it's a good conversation to have. So yeah, Costa Titch, Uthini featuring Blxckie, Fantom Steeze. He's collaborated a lot with Fantom Steeze. I think it's his boy. Blxckie, I think it's one of the first song or second song that I've seen them work together. But Costa Titch, here we go. Hey. Aight. Let's go. Boom.
Two different artists. Three totally different artists.
Take your time. We're not in the rush. Take your time.
Three totally different artists coming together to make fire. I can't fault this song. I can't fault it. Because each and every
you don't have to fault it. Say something, dog.
Each and every one of these guys came in, brought their own flavor, and they killed it at that. I mean, but Costa stands out, eh?
Okay.
The rhymes. How the
Okay.
fuck are we blowing up in a pandemic?
Okay.
Huh? All these guys are dropping their whack, and I'm not taking that back. What?
Okay.
Hi.
I'll say this.
Yeah.
Firstly, this song just stands out because it's fucking long. It's 4.5 minutes. And usually now we're used to like 2 minutes, 15 seconds.
Yeah.
That's the average song. Right? Everyone had a verse, a proper verse, and between everyone, there was a proper chorus.
Yeah.
That's why we're getting to 4:31 minutes. It's a long song. That is surprising for me. Secondly, the beat is not your typical Costa Titch beat, which is quite dope because I can see a little bit of growth from that. And it means the guy's thinking. This beat is super fire. Super, super, super fire. You might say all the guys on the track are different. Yes. Different flows, different voices, different swag. But everyone wrote this beat. And that is fucking awesome. I only realized that the song is quite big. Well, the song is long. Because damn, I was like, okay, let me get my trumpets going here now. Where is it? I was like, oh shit, Fantom Steeze hasn't rapped yet.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. But this for me, what stands out for me is those two things, that we're back to a long track.
Yeah.
And everyone, it's not like Fantom Steeze was there just to do the hook. He actually got a verse. Blxckie has got a verse, and Costa Titch has got a verse. So that's what makes it long.
Yeah.
And the change of beats from the normal Costa Titch, that is dope.
Yeah.
The third thing is Costa Titch has got something to say.
Hey, bruh.
Yeah. So that is also a surprise for me, that the raps were more focused and they were more content heavy. It's not about just dance, shouting, and jumping up and down. Even though this song is going to work well in the clubs, but he had something to say. Not sure who it's directed to, but whoever it's directed to, I'm sure he's got the message.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got the message.
That's
So
clear.
it's a very, very good song. It's not really moving. It's not out of the woods, like out there in terms of what we expect from these artists that are on the track, or even the beats, because Kosa makes his own beats. But it's progressive, which they say, man, even if it's one step, you're going forward. So
Exactly.
this is a switch up from what he's been doing. But it's still got his war cry or things that people can say while listening and jamming.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I like the song. I think people like it. It's on 95,000 since Friday or Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, man. So all the best. And the nice thing, just to finalize, these guys in terms of the work ethic and the smart move, because they dropped the track and they dropped the video. Yeah, there was no lag.
Yeah.
In terms
Smart.
of there was no lag in terms of that. So
Smart.
yeah, fucking smart, man. All the best to Costa. The next track is one that has been making people go haywire. So this is 25K
My nigga.
featuring A-Reece. Firstly, I didn't see this combination coming.
Me too, eh?
This surprised me. But let's hear what they say.
Yeah.
I grew up on my nigga. How many times we hit licks in the slums with the ops? I won't kill you, I lie you, my nigga. All enough for me, don't try me, I'll smoke you, my nigga.
What do you think?
Very emotional, eh? Very emotionally heavy track. I never thought I would hear 25 this emotional, this vulnerable. Right? I expected that from A-Reece, but not from 25. right? It's very, it's it's true to your story and the ambitions. He's in there talking about I keep having nightmares of my enemies running up to me, putting a cap on me and stuff. Right, A-Reece is in there talking about his pops died and he couldn't even see him. Right, so it's a very emotional track, and it was a surprise, and I like it. I like it. It's very nice. Your side?
First and foremost, I don't know what's happening there with the A-Reece crew, right? But the sampling is out of this world. The sampling that those motherfuckers do there, I think it's the weed that inspires that shit. Because in a weed, you can listen to a beat and you're like, if I flip this shit upside down, it's gonna come out like this. But this sampling, I'm not sure who did the beat on this, but it sounds like it's something that A-Reece would be involved in. I mean, you can take 25K, it's his song and he does well, but this beat is not out of place for A-Reece's fans, right? So that's the first thing, man. The sampling that is happening here is dope. The cheat code for all the youngins coming up, based on the content of the song, before we get to the flows, is being real, and we've been getting to that. You're saying it's emotional. I say these guys are exposing themselves. How can you have a core fan base that follow you if they don't know you?
Exactly.
Right. You really, really have to. And you are the most unique you can be in the world. There's no one like, there might be someone like you, but there's no one who's you.
Yeah.
So if you tell your story and it resonates with the people, I think U25K, this album here is going to be his first album or EP or whatever he's dropping, but he's got the buzz because he's true to himself. A-Reece breathes on a tweet, everyone shouts, "Whoa, A-Reece, A-Reece," blogs start writing about that. A-Reece breathed today. A-Reece had Kellogg's today. That because people are so in tune with that artist, because that artist bears themselves and they are true to themselves. They are honest with their crew. They are honest with their audience, and the audience loves them and gravitates towards the shit. Understand? So this is a cheat code. This song, if you listen to this song, besides the how the song makes you feel, in terms of what they talk about and how they opening up to their fans, it's a cheat code. If you can do that, half the job is done for you to have a core fan base. Yeah, half the job is done.
Look, like you said, this is the cheat code. Like, if you can listen to a song and come out of it feeling some other way, the song changing your mood, just know it was a good song.
Yeah. But mostly, what I'm trying to get to is that these artists are letting their fans into their minds, their thinking, their lives. A-Reece was talking about his pops. I understand that what he wanted to do, how he passed on, a pandemic, which is a current situation. There's a lot of people that are going through that. He's going through it. Imagine when his fans hear this. Imagine how they feel. He's us. He's part of us. He's going through the same shit. Or even if maybe they haven't gone through it, but they're saying this guy's honest enough with us. We're talking earlier on before we started the pod, and I was like, what does Switzerland sell? And Switzerland sells trust. You understand? And not the condoms, man. Like, trust.
Actual trust.
Actual trust. And quality, and people believing in what the hell they putting out is quality.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, that's a cheat code. This is a fucking dope song.
It's
I
very
finally
dope.
heard what 25K talks about.
Oh yeah, today was
Yeah.
he was rapping in
This
English.
is a revelation.
You finally understood.
Yeah, man.
You
I was
finally
like,
understood.
geez, I can't wait until you 30K. You've got more shit to say. Once you 30K, we're gonna hear more of this shit.
My G.
But this is dope, man. This
It's
is
very
fucking dope.
eh?
Yeah,
It's
man. This
very
is dope. That's it for our show, man. Thank you for chilling with us. I mean, you could have been following what Natasha Tahane is doing.
Hey, Bekele.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Busy tweeting Bekele.
Yeah. And it's so funny that SA Twitter investigators got her to admit that she's dating that guy.
Tembingosi Lodge.
Yeah, man.
And it was
She was hiding it.
yeah.
And the guys were zooming into the fucking
lens-
glasses. And I'm like, what?
Crazy.
Dude.
Crazy. We've moved so much in
Yes,
technology that you can zoom in into a picture and see the person taking the picture. Crazy. She's
So now everybody knows Lochu Tlalangamnand.
yeah.
If you were not sure,
Now we know.
Lochu Koragamnand.
Hey, my G. I can
Yeah,
see
man.
he's been scoring on the other field. That's why he's not scoring on the actual field.
Yeah.
He's been scoring on that.
I was so surprised that people got so excited over this shit.
Bruh. But it makes sense because she's a hardcore Pirates fan. So
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess. I think she's dating. She's a groupie or like proper dating now.
nah, I think
She
she's
started off as a groupie.
nah.
Loch was like, I'll snack this for the night.
Snack this.
And then it's like, this actually tastes nice.
This Xhosa
This
niggas.
caramel shit, this is nice. But yeah, man, guys, that's our show. Thank you for bumping with us. Hopefully by Friday we're gonna have 4,000 views, and then
4K,
we can
4K.
yeah. 4,000. Hopefully we'll get to 25K soon.
We'll get it. Get to 25K and get plugged.
Yeah,
It's 25K the plug.
yeah. But anyway, thank you for tuning in, man. Please do subscribe. Please show some love by liking the videos so that it can reach other people and other corners that we can't reach. Anything else? We're starting a community. I think since we got to 1,000, that community tag came up. So I'm going to be posting there as well in terms of community. Going to have a discussion, the plans that we've got and so forth like that. So yeah, man, comment downstairs if you enjoy the show. Comment. Tell us that Marvin is getting out of his shell.
I'm trying, guys.
Yeah,
I'm trying.
Tell me that I shouldn't
I'm an
I shouldn't
introvert.
bully Marvin like I'm bullying him because I talk too much. But anyway, any feedback that can make a show better is always welcome.
Yeah, we appreciate it, man.
Yeah. Should you be commuting or anything like that, or you can't really sit down and watch us on YouTube, you can always tune in to the Apple Podcasts, Spotify, as well as Google Podcasts. The episodes are there on the day, on Tuesday, 8 o'clock in the morning, compared to YouTube, which comes out at 6 o'clock in the evening on Tuesday and Saturday. Yeah. So yeah, man. Is there anything else that I'm missing?
Nah. Nothing.
Nothing else?
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, we out, man. Thank you.
Yeah.